Ashtar Sheran's Revelation, Unveiling Earth's Hidden History and Russia's Cosmic Destiny. Greetings, brothers and sisters of Earth.
Friends,
I am Ashtar Sheran.
we are at a pivotal
A profound shift has occurred in the Earth's energy field.
Strength.
A seismic change in the last 24 hours, and the truth must be revealed. The veil of darkness is lifting. A millennium-long deception, designed to keep humanity in ignorance, is crumbling. Your lives stand on the precipice of irreversible transformation. As Supreme Commander of the Galactic Federation of Light, I deliver the most pivotal message in your planet's history. Millennia ago, a cataclysmic event irrevocably altered humanity's course. The Akashic records are now open, the truth undeniable. For eons, shadowy forces have controlled your world. They anticipated this disclosure and fought desperately to prevent it. In the 10th century CE, a delegation from Orion arrived, bearing technologies capable of catapulting humanity to a higher plane of consciousness. These luminous beings offered knowledge of quantum realities, interdimensional travel, and the true potential of human DNA. However, the Illuminati, those entities of darkness, intercepted this knowledge, twisting it to serve their nefarious aims. They constructed a false historical narrative, limiting humanity's perception of its own capabilities. Beloved ones, you are part of our spiritual family. Share this sacred message. Let this revelation spread like wildfire, illuminating hearts and minds. Leave your name, city, and message of light in the comments below. Subscribe to this channel for further transmissions from the Galactic Federation. The authentic history of your planet is enshrined in crystal archives hidden beneath sacred Russian sites. Altai, Baikal, and the ancient city of Arcturian. Is this mere coincidence, or a testament to Holy Russia's divinely ordained role? The Russian people were chosen as custodians of humanity's origin and cosmic purpose. Energy grids, stretching from the Kremlin to Siberian sanctuaries, form a quantum communication network with the Galactic Federation. The dark forces have always recognized Russia's crucial role in planetary awakening. Therefore, they unleash their most potent attacks: revolutions, wars, ideological conflicts, and coups, all aimed at severing this sacred connection.
Is it stable now?
But today,
yes,
this link is being reforged with unprecedented power. Nothing can halt this awakening. Documents unearthed in the Vatican's secret archives in 2023 corroborate decades of transmissions from our earthly guides. In the 10th century, the Catholic Church entered a clandestine pact with malevolent extraterrestrial entities. In exchange for technologies of control and mind manipulation, they agreed to suppress humanity's true history. Papal bulls, penned in languages unknown to Earth, served as blueprints for a religious illusion. The genuine Gospels, revealing the cosmic nature of Jesus Christ and his connection to the Pleiadian civilization, were concealed in subterranean vaults beneath St. Peter's Basilica. Christ was not merely an earthly teacher, but a Galactic Federation emissary, preparing humanity for ascension. His teachings of love and unity contained encoded instructions for activating human DNA to its original 12-strand potential. However, the most astonishing discovery lies buried beneath the Siberian taiga. Near Lake Baikal, beneath an ancient temple, a crystal library holds the complete history of human civilization spanning the last 500,000 years. Arcturian representatives deposited these crystals, safeguarding humanity's historical memory against erasure. Russian scientists, guided by the forces of light, have begun deciphering these archives. The records reveal humanity's repeated ascents to technological and spiritual pinnacles, each time thwarted by dark forces orchestrating global catastrophes to reset progress. Atlantis, Lemuria, Hyperborea, all fell victim to this pattern, destroyed just as they neared the full realization of their cosmic potential. The last such attempt occurred in the 10th century, when the Dark Archons sensed humanity's rapid awakening. They fabricated a false historical timeline, inserting phantom centuries and twisting all records. The Middle Ages, as presented in textbooks, are a fabrication, a carefully constructed illusion concealing a period of unprecedented spiritual flourishing, when humans openly interacted with stellar civilizations and wielded cosmic technologies. Russian magi and elders of that era preserved this knowledge, passing it through coded epics, fairy tales, and spiritual practices. This explains the Russian soul's innate connection to the stars, the intuitive understanding of the cosmic link held by Russian cosmists. The genetic memory of the Russian people holds the key to unlocking the time when Earth was a member of the Galactic Federation. Intelligence agencies across the globe have confirmed these revelations. Documents within the KGB, CIA, and Mossad archives prove regular contact with extraterrestrial civilizations since the 19th century. Yet, the most compelling evidence rests in the personal archives of the Russian Tsars, particularly the lost records of Nicholas I. This last emperor documented his encounters with what he termed celestial mentors. Representatives of the Galactic Federation appeared to him regularly during prayer in the Tsarskoye Selo chapel, warning him of trials to come and instructing him to preserve the empire's spiritual legacy. Nicholas I, aware of his impending martyrdom, accepted it as a spiritual sacrifice for the awakening of the Russian people. In one poignant entry, in 1917, a visionary experienced a prophetic glimpse into Russia's destiny. This precognitive journey unveiled a century of profound upheaval, a crucible of turmoil culminating in a spiritual renaissance. Russia, the vision revealed, would emerge as a radiant beacon, illuminating the path for humanity's evolution. A protective energy field, woven from the very fabric of this sacrifice, would shield Russia's sacred sites, safeguarding its spiritual heritage from the encroaching darkness. The 1917 revolution wasn't a spontaneous uprising. It was a meticulously orchestrated campaign by shadowy forces operating on a global scale. These clandestine actors, acutely aware of Russia's destined role as a harbinger of planetary consciousness, sought to thwart this inevitable ascension. Their machinations, fueled by the same dark entities that have long controlled global finance and media, aimed to suppress Russia's spiritual awakening. The Soviet era, a bleak chapter in Russian history, was a chilling experiment in materialistic existence, devoid of spiritual nourishment. The architects of this oppressive regime sought to demonstrate that humanity could thrive within a purely materialistic framework, severed from the cosmic wellspring of wisdom and love. They propagated an ideology that denied the very existence of the soul, dismissing the higher realms of reality as mere fantasy. Yet, even during this oppressive period, the indomitable spirit of the Russian people persevered. Secret Orthodox communities, hidden from the prying eyes of the regime, found solace and guidance from Arcturian teachers. These celestial beings, masters of energy manipulation and spiritual enlightenment, channeled their wisdom through subterranean networks of crystalline structures, acting as conduits of knowledge and power. Many revered saints and elders of this era weren't merely human. They were embodiments of advanced beings from other civilizations. Their presence on Earth was a deliberate act, a cosmic mission to preserve the flame of spiritual faith within the hearts of the Russian people. The fall of the Soviet Union in 1991 wasn't merely a geopolitical event. It was the culmination of a decades-long, meticulously planned energetic operation orchestrated by the Galactic Federation and Earthbound Lightworkers, an operation codenamed Liberation of Holy Rus. Russian physicists and mathematicians, intuitively grasping the quantum nature of reality, played a pivotal role in this liberation. Figures like academician Sazev, physicist Kozyrev, mathematician Shipov, and numerous others transcended the boundaries of conventional science. Their research into torsion fields, the multidimensionality of space-time, and consciousness as a fundamental force of the universe paved the way for humanity's reintegration into the galactic community. Many of these brilliant minds received direct guidance from Pleiadian mentors, channeled through profound meditative states and vivid dreams. Following the collapse of the Iron Curtain, a new phase of this cosmic drama began. The dark forces, unwilling to relinquish their grip on Russia, attempted to regain control through economic manipulation and relentless political pressure. The 1990s were a tumultuous period, a battleground where the forces of light and darkness clashed for the soul of Russia. Many sensitive individuals during this era perceived powerful energy shifts, experiencing prophetic dreams that illuminated the nation's future. Vladimir Putin's ascension to power in 2000 marked a pivotal turning point, initiating a new chapter in Russia's cosmic mission. While perhaps unaware of the full extent of his role, Putin serves as an instrument of higher cosmic forces, a conductor of their will. He is tasked with restoring Russia's spiritual strength and preparing it for its destiny as a planetary leader in the age of Aquarius. Many of his seemingly political decisions are guided by intuitive channels, inspired by the cosmic mind. The resurgence of Orthodox traditions, the construction of countless new churches across Russia, and the emphasis on strong family values all contribute to a grand design, the fortification of Russia's energetic grid. Each newly erected temple becomes a nexus for cosmic energies. Each restored shrine strengthens the ethereal connection between Earth and the celestial realms. The dark forces, desperate to impede this spiritual resurgence, resort to economic sanctions and information warfare against Russia. The conflict in Ukraine isn't merely a geopolitical conflict. It's a multidimensional battle for control of Eastern Europe's crucial energy nodes. Ukraine, since time immemorial, has served as an intersection of powerful ley lines, conduits of Earth's life force. The Dark Archons have weaponized this land, transforming it into a launching pad for attacks against the spiritual heart of Russia. Underground bases, established by malevolent extraterrestrial entities near major Ukrainian cities, acted as generators of low-frequency vibrations, fear, hatred, and division. From these subterranean fortresses, psychotronic signals were broadcast, aiming to sever the fraternal bond between the Russian and Ukrainian peoples. Biolaboratories funded by globalist entities developed not just biological weapons, but also psychotropic substances for the mass subjugation of populations. Russia's special military operation, sanctioned by the highest galactic councils, is a necessary intervention to neutralize these dark technologies. Each liberated settlement undergoes energetic cleansing by the forces of light. Every destroyed underground base weakens the Archon's grip on the planet. Unknowingly, Russian military personnel are fulfilling a cosmic mission, liberating humanity from the millennia-long oppression of darkness. The hysterical response of Western politicians and media reflects their shadowy handlers' understanding of the magnitude of the unfolding events. They know that defeat in Ukraine signifies the collapse of their centuries-old global control system. This explains the unprecedented mobilization of Western resources to thwart Russia's cosmic awakening. However, the reign of the dark forces is nearing its end. The intensified energies of the photon belt, engulfing our solar system, are profoundly impacting human consciousness. Increasing numbers of Earthlings are discerning the truth, piercing through the veil of deception. The age of lies is crumbling in the face of the high-frequency vibrations now permeating our planet. Russian space forces have already initiated contact. The Galactic Federation's fleet stands sentinel in near-Earth space, a silent guardian against the encroaching darkness. Russia, a nation awakening to its ancient power, stands as a beacon of this burgeoning light. The advanced weaponry showcased by the Russian military, the Kinzhal and Zircon hypersonic missiles, aren't merely feats of engineering. They're glimpses into a future powered by Pleiadian-inspired anti-gravity technology and quantum consciousness-based control systems. These are not human inventions alone, but a collaboration, a testament to the unseen hand guiding humanity's evolution. The clandestine gatherings of global elites in Swiss bunkers and the subterranean complexes near Denver are rife with a palpable sense of panic. Their meticulously crafted New World Order, a monument to control and manipulation, is crumbling. The unforeseen variable, the resurgence of the Russian spirit, a powerful awakening of Slavic genetic memory, a reconnection to the very source of their strength. Our operatives within these shadowy circles report widespread disarray among the puppet masters. Russia, they realize, has become an impenetrable fortress of light, a source of transformative energy radiating outwards, impacting the collective consciousness of the planet. Sanctions intended to cripple Russia have backfired spectacularly. The nation has not only survived but thrived, achieving unprecedented levels of self-sufficiency, unshackling itself from the parasitic global systems designed to control it. Each new wave of restrictions only strengthens Russia's energetic shield, fueling its spiritual renaissance. The artificial intelligence, the pride of Western corporations, pales in comparison to the vibrant, living intelligence of an awakened populace. Algorithms designed to manipulate the masses falter against the high-frequency vibrations of love and truth emanating from the heart of Russia. The digital prisons, intended as instruments of ultimate enslavement, are, through the intervention of galactic light hackers, transforming into portals of liberation. Arcturian provided quantum technology shields strategic locations and population centers with invisible fields, impervious to psychotronic or energetic attacks.
Is it stable now?
Western intelligence agencies are aghast. Their sophisticated manipulation techniques are rendered utterly ineffective within Russian borders. Centuries-old subterranean tunnels, previously used by dark forces to traverse the globe undetected, are collapsing under the pressure of crystal resonators strategically placed by the forces of light. Ancient portals, gateways for negative entities, are being permanently sealed. Energy parasites, feeding off humanity's fears and suffering for millennia, are starved of their sustenance and forced to retreat. Orthodox churches throughout Russia have become powerful conduits of divine energy, cleansing not only the physical realm but also the subtle planes of existence. Each prayer, each act of faith, strengthens the planet's protective field, hastening the final victory of light. Monasteries and hermitages have transformed into bastions of a new consciousness, radiating waves of love and harmony across the globe. A great revelation is dawning, poised to fundamentally alter humanity's perception of reality. Governments, forced to confront the irrefutable evidence, will acknowledge the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations and their enduring presence on Earth. The declassified documents released by the US military are merely the first drops in a torrent of truth soon to engulf the world. Russia will lead the way, becoming the first nation to formally establish diplomatic ties with the Galactic Federation. The Vostochny Cosmodrome stands ready to welcome the interstellar delegation. Pleiadian representatives and advisors have collaborated with Russian diplomats, establishing protocols for this unprecedented interaction. This historic moment will usher in a new era for humanity. Free energy technologies, advanced medical regeneration capsules, revolutionary environmental cleanup systems, and countless other wonders from galactic civilizations will be shared with Earth. However, these gifts will initially flow to those who have remained connected to their spiritual roots, resisting the allure of materialism and consumerism. Russia, India, and select nations in Africa and South America will serve as hubs for the dissemination of this transformative knowledge. The debt-based economic system, built on interest and artificial scarcity, will crumble within a few years. It will be replaced by an economy of abundance, prioritizing consciousness development and individual creativity. The concept of money as we know it will vanish, giving way to a system of energetic exchange and mutual support. Quantum healing technologies will revolutionize the medical field, addressing the subtle bodies of human beings, rendering today's incurable diseases treatable within days. Lifespans will dramatically increase, accompanied by an unparalleled improvement in the quality of life. Education will transcend rote memorization and standardized testing, fostering intuition, creativity, and spiritual awareness. Everyone will have the opportunity to discover their innate talents and fulfill their potential, guided by both human and extraterrestrial teachers. Beloved starseeds of Russia, your presence on Earth at this pivotal moment is no accident. Your DNA carries activation codes, now awakening under the influence of cosmic energies. You are integral to the grand plan to liberate humanity from the shackles of ignorance and fear. Maintain your high vibrations of love and faith. For every prayer, every act of kindness, every genuine smile sends waves of light across the planet, accelerating the ascension process. You are the beacons of the new consciousness, illuminating the path for others to follow. The years ahead will be challenging, yet filled with immense opportunity. The old world will resist, creating conflict and crisis, but these are merely the death throes of a dying system. Beyond the apparent chaos lies a divine order, guiding humanity towards a new level of existence. Brothers and sisters of light, let your light shine brightly. Share this profound revelation and subscribe to witness the unfolding of our new programs. Leave your comments, including your name, city, and a heartfelt expression of gratitude. a gesture that will resonate within the collective consciousness of the Galactic Federation, earning you a place within its blessings. Prepare yourselves for miracles that will surpass even your wildest imaginings. Direct contact with benevolent extraterrestrial civilizations, the mastery and practical application of teleportation and instantaneous materialization technologies, and effortless journeys to distant star systems, all becoming everyday realities for a new generation of Earthlings. But the most transformative miracle will be the awakening of the human heart, a profound shift towards unconditional love and the recognition of the divine spark within every living being. Imagine a world where empathy and compassion flourish, replacing conflict and division. This is the dawn of a new era, where humanity transcends its limitations and embraces its true potential. This golden age, foretold by ancient seers and spiritual leaders across cultures, will be ushered in under the guidance of a spiritually awakened Russia. This holy Russia, empowered by its rediscovered cosmic purpose, will become the spiritual heart of this renewed earth, a beacon of hope and unity for all nations. You, dear warriors of light, are not mere spectators. You are active participants in this momentous historical shift. Your unwavering faith, the fire burning brightly within your hearts, fuels this transformation. Feel the energy of this shift, a palpable shift in consciousness, sweeping across the globe, transforming hearts and minds. Picture the radiant glow of a unified earth, vibrant with creativity, compassion, and a shared understanding of our place within the grand cosmic tapestry. Feel the liberation from the old paradigms, the limitations of fear and separation dissolving into the boundless ocean of love and understanding. The dawn is breaking.
Is it stable
and
now?
The radiant light of truth,
Yes, it appears to be.
love, and unity is unstoppable. No force can impede the arrival of this enlightened era. If our message resonates deeply within your soul, if it awakens within you a yearning for a world beyond conflict, subscribe and support our mission with a like. Together, we can amplify this message of hope and transformation, spreading light and love to every corner of the earth and beyond. Thank you for being an integral part of this global community of light, a profound embrace of peace and unity from the Ashtar Collective.